we doing, everyone? Welcome back to Shrewsbury Koi. Well, what a morning. June the 2nd, 2020 summer or other, 4. I've had my first YouTuber visit today. Oh, I didn't film, but he did. So have a look on the said person's channel. It was Kopi, Chatting Bobbles, and Mason, and Kopi's wife. So yeah, that was a good morning. Chatted about the usual stuff, fish, YouTube, what's good, what's not so good, some of the bullshit people talk about, some of the people who pretend they know what they're talking about but they don't. I'm not one that do, by the way, but there's a lot of people on the channel who try to pretend there's something that they're not, in my opinion. Yeah, it's good morning. Little Mason brought me a mug. I'll show you that in a minute. And he had a few bits off me, so hopefully that'll be on Kopi's channel at some point. So everyone wants to know about the filter, I guess. I've got to say, game changer. Absolute game changer. For me, what I thought was, well, actually the water was always all right, the fish were always all right, but I can see the difference in the water now with the new filter. So I'll turn you around. Actually, before I do that, it's been a week. It's been, yeah, the filter's been on a week. No, not a week. Monday. Yeah, almost a week, give or take a day. It's been on a week, and already, yeah, massive improvement. Done the water test this morning with my new test kit, courtesy of Westcroft Koi, Mad Dog, and everything is bob on. So, all good. Alive. So I'm not sure if this shows it up, but in the glaring sun, which today is unusually sunny, glaringly, the water is clear. The fish, you can see top to bottom. Yeah, all good. I've got 2 pumps in there, which I did have before, but obviously the one is for the new filter. So I took the one death can out, which never created any deaths, so don't get scared, everyone. Just keep them clean. That's out. So the Awazi pump that's in there now is the one that came with the filter. There's a bit of a clue. It's not an easy pod. And I'm just positioning them just to make sure, or try and see if there's any dead spots. But yeah, so far, all good. So this is the outlet from the filter, and it's running off that pump, running up this pipe, running under there. And then where does it go? So here it is, the Awazi Screenmatic 60,000. Built-in 55 watt UV, and obviously the filter, which I'll open up in a second. I've left my Awazi death can, although they're not death cans if you look after them. Just get out of the shadow. I've left that on just because it's mature, and rather than taking it off and having a fresh filter, I just thought it'd be beneficial just to leave it on for now and make sure everything's working, and you know, going from 2 filters that are mature to 1 filter that wasn't might create some issues. So I've left that on for now. Might leave it on, might not, we'll see. So the Screenmatic, again by Awazi. I was talking at the National last year actually to Alex Bishop, AB Koi, I think his channel is. If you haven't seen it, AB Koi, get over there. He hasn't put a video on for a long time, so Alex, you need to pull your finger out. But he's done like a walkthrough of how to clean it, and he's got a beautiful pond, really nice pond. So I've had it in my mind for a while, and obviously everyone knows easy pods are shit. They make good plant pots and things like that, but yeah, I don't bother with them. I'm only joking before all the haters come on here. So I'm not going to bore you, because I'm sure there's better people than me that have taken you through it. But you know, you've got a lid, obviously. In that lid, or under that lid, you've got the water coming in through the UV, and then it comes through this, I don't know what you call it, like ledge, and then it bangs the water onto the sieve, and then the sieve catches the, see that under there, the muck, and then every so often it pulses. I've just done that manually, moves it forward, and then it goes onto the scraper, and then chucks it into the, eventually it'll chuck it into the bin. And then once it's gone through there, it drops down into sponges, which are down there. How many are there? 2, 4, 6, 8. And then there's some media down there before it returns back to the pond. Then basically that comes out with the waste, and then you chuck it, as Alex said, over your next door neighbour if you don't like them, or put it on the garden. It'll probably do some good. Comes with a couple of tools, a little brush in there which you just use for cleaning the screen off. Haven't used it yet. The bung which goes down here somewhere, just to fill it up so you can pump the sponges, which I haven't done yet. Maybe I'll do my own little video on it. But you have this tool and you put it on top of the sponges, compress them, clean them, and then there's an outlet there which has a lever. You pull that up and the waste comes out of there and goes wherever you want it. So yeah, that's my new setup. I've got to say, really happy. It's not new. Before everyone says, oh, he's spending a fortune and blah 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 and more money than sense. No, I bought it off Marketplace and it cost probably a quarter of a new one, and it is like new, to be honest. It is like new. The guy who was getting rid of it or sold it to me, he has actually been cleared out by otters just in mid Wales, so he's just packed it in. So yeah, really good bit of kit. I know they're expensive, new, but they're quite simple. In my opinion, they filter out some of them fines that you can't get out your pond sometimes, and yeah, I'm well happy with it, to be honest. So as I say, it is a bit glary, but you can see the water clarity. A bit shady over here. You can still see the bottom, still see the pumps on the bottom, and that's I think it's about just over a metre, 1.1 metres I think. So it's done a good job. And that water clarity, probably after 2 days, you've seen a real difference. 2 days. So yeah, happy with it. Although I got to say, you know, I was talking to Kopi this morning. I'm a great believer, if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. And although people call them death cans, yeah, they can be. Any filter can be a death can. Any pond can be a death can. It's how you look after them. So, and I'm no, you know, I'm rough and ready as they come, but yeah, you just got to keep an eye on your water, keep an eye on your fish, and if you let them go and you don't attend to them for weeks, months on end, then you're going to get problems, don't matter what you got. So if you are a beginner in the hobby, go with your instinct, just keep things clean and keep an eye on your fish. That's it. It ain't difficult, I don't think. Mine are still alive, doing well. I was going to put my new Surrey into the big pond this weekend, but I checked the water temperatures today and there's such a difference, and I thought I'd just leave it until this one cools down a bit. I know I could leave it floating for God knows how long and stress it out, but you know, I think the small pond, because obviously it's got a window on the front, the sun beams on it. I think it was about 22 degrees and the main pond was 17, I think, this morning when I checked it, about 10 o'clock. So there's 5 degrees difference, if my maths is correct. So I thought I'd leave it today. Although it's like a captive free willy at the moment. It just needs releasing back into the sea, because yeah, this little grow one I've got isn't big enough for it, but another week won't hurt. So as I said at the beginning of the video, Kopi, Mason and Kopi's good lady wife came over this morning to visit. Mason bought me a mug, which I'm internally grateful for. Thank you, Mason. And here it is, Kopi's koi. Better not drop it. Like, share, subscribe. Polish me thumb, you know you want to. As long as that's all they're polishing, Kopi. Don't want to get in trouble with the missus. And he did these mugs when he lost Goldie. I think if you've seen Kopi's videos, you know all about Goldie and when he lost that fish. So yeah, really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to Graham, Kopi's koi, Chatting Bubbles, where you been? What stone you been under? Probably sharing the same cell as the people who subscribe to mine. So get across and give him a thumbs up and tell him the chap from Shrewsbury ain't got a clue what he's doing. He sent you. Anyway, short and sweet. Hope you like the filter. Improvement. Got to be an improvement. Definitely an improvement. Really happy with it. Looking forward to getting the new fish into the big pond. Got to stop walking around like pacing bloody lion at Chester Zoo, ain't I? He's gone mentally deranged. And I've got to stop saying and going like that. Watch your videos, you will do it. So yeah, until the next one, I'll leave it there. Any comments? Probably plenty of negatives. I'm joking. Everyone's good. Everyone's good. But yeah, we're all out to do this hobby for a bit of fun, not for pissing people off or pretending we're something we're not. So enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the sun. Look at that sky. That's called Shrewsbury blue. It's the first time you've seen it this year. Anyway, from the Earl of Shrewsbury, catch you on the next one. Thanks for subscribing guys.